Good morning, everyone. This is the Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, urging you to stay positive in a world that's so negative. The mainstream media is so negative. Fuck them. Today is July 13th, 2017, and it's a wonderful day here in the Dallas area. What's going on in the news is that the minorities want the Confederate statues taken down. There was much passion expressed on both sides, and I can understand why the rebel flag bearers want to stand up for the Confederacy because they had to pick a side and most likely the white folks picked the rebel side that was in the South because they wasn't going to let them just stay idle while a war was going on, a civil war was raging on. So I can understand the rebels want to keep their Confederate statues up, but at the same time, you have to understand that these guys are murderers and massacre assassins. And so, you know, you have to take in consideration on how the world view things too, because you just having a narrow view of what you want isn't always the right thing. And most white folks are in denial. They're not going to even admit that slavery existed for 400 years and they did us wrong. But then they give all of the Jews all the reparations and they deliberately believe lies and they think he's a man of God. None of you are a man of God, really. You're a man of your damn selves and you're a man of money. That's what it is. Because if you can't see the realism and at the same time showing favoritism, you're a fraud. Yes, I'm a better leader than you. Yes, I made the Hall of Fame because I say the shit that needs to be said. I'm down with the NFL first day boycott because I don't think the NFL is doing a good job socially balancing out these media antics because they're too quick to jump to the negative, and even if they don't find anything, they can still punish you. So I think that's bullshit. An example is Zeke Elliott. He got 6 game suspension. That's affecting the whole team's outcome for the Super Bowl prospect. So this is it's not unheard of, but it's real harsh when it comes to African Americans because we're being exploited, and it's very difficult to navigate sometimes because you can be immature and people take it the wrong way, and you can have you know all kind of things that you do that people don't like that they'll make it seem more than it is, just like that alleged bar fight by Zeke Elliott, that they dropped that. And so there's always people trying to set you up if they know you're a celebrity. Me, it's the opposite. I'm a broke celebrity, not really broke, but I don't have no lot of money and I don't have no high profile. But I am in the Hall of Fame, so they gotta respect that. I'm in the Hall of Fame because of my skills. And a lot of you are in the Hall of Fame because of politics. That's two different things. You need a team. I didn't. And thanks to the Photographic Society for selecting me. And I promise we will be back on the mainstream media level because they're drowning us out and we are just as capable as they are because our pictures and our images and our sculptures are worthy of world notice and perhaps galaxy notoriety. So as soon as the world leaders get their heads out their ass, we can move forward. We can leapfrog a few years before this energy uh, production and distribution issues. And also, I want to remind you that the Air Force has found the cone heads, colored race, uh, in the North Pole, and they have been in stasis for 12,000 years. So y'all need to get your head out your ass because the Air Force is thinking about waking these guys up if they haven't wakened them up, a couple of them or a few of them up already. And a lot of things that has to be rediscovered by the human race, and America is not first. America is not first. Fraudulent Israel is first. And the only people who are winning with the job so far is the military industrial complex. And the military industrial complex is pimping our world leaders because they got the world leaders locked in a position to where wherever decision they makes leads to profiting by the military industrial complex. And personally, I don't think they do enough for African Americans either. And so remember, all of you long stayed corporations and all of you corporations that's been here a long time and that's been exploiting African Americans, you're going to have to break bread because your ancestors were very wicked and they took advantage of us. And so we expect y'all to break bread. We expect y'all to break bread these days because it's just simply the right thing to do. And expecting us to sit on our ass while the Black Congressional Caucus make promises they can't keep and fail at every turn. I'd do better by running for president myself. No more Illuminati presidents. They fucked up and conflicted, and everybody else can do better than them. And they're trying to recruit now because a lot of them are defecting. Fuck them. Let them struggle on their own, using other people's spirituality to enslave the world, and they still don't get it right. And so we have to distance ourselves from these kind of guys and stand on our own 2 feet. These people keeps this demonic money circulating, and no matter how much of it you got, it still works against us. So we have to think about getting rid of this demonic currency from the Federal Reserve. That's what we need to be doing. And cut all this North Korea shit out because we started this first. And nobody, no telling, no one knows how far this will be taken, but we know it's going in the wrong direction for sure. And if China is a balanced leader, they will accept African Americans having reparations because Chinese Americans receive reparations and it's only fair. And I wish China and India find a way to get it along better because it seems as though the white folks have you all about the fight. And also China has been getting into it with a lot of border and land disputes. So I'm beginning to suspect y'all of black sliding on excellent leadership because you're getting into the Asian. I can see you getting into the Asian water conflicts, but your next door neighbor, India, no. And you all haven't been getting into any hostile acts with India. So China and India, I suggest you all find a diplomatic solution peacefully, or else I'm going to have to come down and try to help sort the problems out because I like China and I like India and I get along with both of them. I want them to be in the mix with Africa because then white folks set a hostile environment everywhere for them to profit and us to lose profit. So you have to keep that in mind and get your heads out your ass and understand that if it wasn't for the colored races, we wouldn't be in the position that we are in now. We have to clean up the oceans of this trash, this radioactivity, and spending all of this money on wars is just straight bullshit. Facebook has allowed my account to be hacking, and it's been hacked for some years. So I'm not going to be posting as often anymore because the sensibility parameters has been altered, and so they're blocking me for things that I don't even post, and they're blocking me from saying nigger, and they're blocking me from expressing script concepts. And it's ran by artificial intelligence or something like that, and you could never get a person to really fix the problem unless you're going to pay $300. Facebook wants me to pay $300 for to remove the hacker from the network that has my Facebook account. And so somebody's hacked my Facebook account, and so a lot of things I can't control or fix. My messages is not really getting to the right people, and when I call, the call is not free. Plus they want me to pay $300 for to make the hackers leave my account. That shit should be free because I have McAfee antivirus, and on my end, you know, I'm good. And they probably snatched my information because I got a lot of information out there and I've been exploited. But I do have a restraining order or administrative restraining order on some people that's trying to use my Medicare benefits without my authorization. So it's been a roller coaster ride. Y'all bear with me. You know I keep my promises, and y'all treat my executive producers and directors better than that. You know who you are, and I don't like the idea y'all trying to force him out of the house or out of the establishment when he's not ready. And you know we have this big film festival going on. Luckily, most of the work is already done. So stay tuned. We have a lot of life lessons coming up, and we expect you to comply.